Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a really nice day. 72 mix of sun and clouds. We might get some rain this afternoon. Quick, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. It will roll through. So it's not a washout. Going to be okay. We do need a little rain. And then tomorrow, 72 and all sunshine for your Wednesday, for a Dublin Deck Wednesday tomorrow.
Ah, you're busy partying around the island.
Yeah, and we spoke about Salt Shack already, but please, like anyone who's never been there, go to our Instagram. The post I put up last night, you'll see some video. I mean, really fun.
I'm gonna
fun
have to
time.
check that out.
Beautiful spot. And they have a volleyball league there, and they have so many volleyball courts on the sand. It's gigantic. You wouldn't believe what it looks like. It's really spectacular. So we were out there and had a great time. Wednesday is Dublin Deck. A little bit of housekeeping here. Reminder, Thursday, there is an incredible ticket blitz. You know the Fridays, it's on Thursday, but you know the restaurant Fridays.
I do.
It's on North Ocean Avenue as you lead up to the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill. It's that Fridays on North Ocean Avenue. We will be there 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday for a summer concert ticket blitz. Pick your tickets to some of the hottest shows. And during that time, 20% of all sales at Fridays are going to benefit a special organization that helps people throughout Long Island, Cande. So
That's lovely.
you can give back while you're winning tickets. And
Always important. Always
Yeah.
important.
Going to be a lot of fun. That is Thursday. Make sure you come out.
You
and
sound
join
pretty
us.
good for partying all night.
You know what? I got some rest. I got home. Usually it takes me time to unwind. Right. I got home. I went, basically in the 10, 15 minutes I was able to, finish up what I needed to do, get to bed, and I was out by 10:30 I was sleeping, and I got 5 hours, 5.5 hours sleep, so.
Yeah, I hear you. I was just about out. I was 10 seconds from being asleep. The phone rang, and it was Evan. So I was talking to him, and then I couldn't fall back asleep for it took me about an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're talking to your son. You're fired up,
Well, yes. These kids, I tell you, they keep you going.
Anything new before we get to my story? Anything new about
Well, I
Evan?
had made it a date with Evan for this Saturday to go into the city, and then Casey and Jackie and Maeve, I want to see them, and I thought I could combine the two, and Evan can go with me. He didn't want to do that, so Saturday I'm going into the city to be with Evan, then Sunday I'm going down the shore to be with Casey, Maeve, and Jackie. I'm going to sleep over, taking a couple days off, so I'll see them both at different times.
That's a beautiful. And by the way, the weather coming up this weekend
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
looks amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Right now,
Because it was downright chilly Saturday, okay?
now they're calling for close to 80 and sunshine all
Love
weekend.
it. Love it. Love it. We'll be sending you pictures from the beach.
Yeah, hope that holds up, and that'll
hope
be
so.
great. You'll have a great time.
So I'll have a whole mothering weekend, and then the following weekend is Father's Day, and I'm off.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And then and you'll be back Wednesday, right? You're off Monday, Tuesday.
Yes, so I'll be back Wednesday, correct.
All right. So yesterday I told you about the injury to BBQ Tom, and
Tore his bicep muscle.
torn bicep, right? And he tells me he's going for surgery. So yesterday, I'm picking up the girls from school, and I'm parked up against the curb. There's like a long road where you pull up against the curb, and who pulls in front of me? Big truck pulls in front of me, and out steps BBQ Tom.
Now, was his arm in a sling, or
No,
was
he was just
grimacing?
It was hanging to his side like a slab of meat, Cande. Just hanging there.
Oh, man.
And I said to him, you look okay? He goes, yeah, can't move this arm. And I went in for a hug, and he says, be careful, I can't. And he literally, was having trouble.
That has got to hurt.
Yeah.
What a
Then
man. You would be balled up crying.
yeah, I don't know if I could make it, honestly. Um, Not sure
Or
that would work.
fainting. I'm not sure what you would do first.
So I asked him if he heard the show, and heard us talking about it. And he said, no, no, he didn't have a chance to hear it, but he was going to listen to the replay. So he sits in his truck listening to the replay, the licountry.com replay that we put up there every day. And then as, Lee is already in the car, I'm waiting for Abigail. Abigail gets in the car. I'm pulling out, and he rolls his window down. I roll mine down, and he says, well, I'm trying to think of his exact words. But the vibe was that he is not going to make me barbecue. Oh, he said he tapped his arm like a coach would in baseball and said, I'm putting you in. I'm putting you in. You're taking over. And I said, and I laughed. I said, yeah, no, no chance. And then later on he texted me, and we had a little fun with it, and he told me that he was having surgery this morning at 7:30 a.m.
Oh, we're thinking about you, BBQ Tom.
Yeah, so he is currently in there having
the
surgery.
Poor dear.
Yep.
You better grill him something and bring it to the hospital.
I told him I would buy barbecue. I would not cook barbecue. I think that was my exact words. I said, although I can't run your barbecue, I will be more than happy to buy you some barbecue. And
oh, poor guy. I feel for him. It's got to be painful. It's got to hurt like unbelievable pain.
Yeah. So hopefully they're taking good care of him, and we'll give you the update, Candy. And,
all right, well, while he's having surgery today, I'll be at the dermatologist having things cut off me.
I was going to say, didn't you have your checkup already?
I had my checkup, as we discussed, and now I'm going back so they can cut something off my head and freeze something on my leg. I can't wait.
All right, some things they're not pleased with. Is that right?
She's going to take one thing for a biopsy, though she doesn't think it's anything serious. The other she's preventing from turning into a melanoma. You know what I'm saying? So they freeze it off. I've never had it done before. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh,
First of all, it's so small when she showed me on my leg. I never would have seen it in a million years. It doesn't look like anything at all. I don't know. I guess that's why they go to school, to be able to distinguish these things, because I would have never seen it.
No, first of all, they're incredible. Dermatologists, the fact that they could scan your body in 5 minutes.
Well, it takes a little longer than that.
Well, give or take, right? 5 to 10 minutes. They look up and down. The fact that they can see and spot all these things. And by the way, I've had stuff frozen off, or, they cut.
I've never had anything frozen off.
It's really not a big deal. It's not.
I'm not worried.
It normally takes about 2 seconds, and then they'll put a little cream and a Band-Aid, and they'll tell you to put a little bacitracin on it for a week or something, and you're fine.
Right.
You're gonna be.
And they're scraping something off my head, which is always fun.
Well, they should have guest, people coming in to do some scraping. I would love to scrape something off.
Unbelievable. You better calm yourself now.
Can you imagine?
Hey, this is important because it's so preventable that if you don't go and take care of yourself, it's a shame. People love you. You got to take care of yourself.
Well, my mother, my whole family goes, once a year. But my mother recently got some stuff taken off. And, had she not visited a dermatologist, it would have been a problem.
It would have been a big problem. I had something taken off over 10 years ago. And he said, it's not an emergency right now, but in 10 years it will be. I had about 3 or 4 stitches behind my knee, and that's it. I go every year now.
I will tell you, I am very careful in these months, May, June, July, August, September, to wear a hat when I'm out for more. If I'm walking from the car to the office, I'm not wearing a hat. But if I'm out on the beach or walking or playing tennis or whatever the case is, I always have a baseball cap on. Because that's, that sun is beating directly.
The nose is a big target. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that'll be my afternoon.
All right. We wish you good luck. And,
thank you very much.
Good fortune there, yes. Candy, we have your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment less than 20 minutes away. And then, of course, in the 8 o'clock hour, you will also get the National Days, the good news stories. I even have an article about airline disturbances that we will discuss.
Oh.
Yeah.
People are going crazy everywhere. I don't know what's happening in this world.
It's wild. Yeah. We'll get into it. Beautiful day. Now, when I say beautiful, it's going to be mix of sun and clouds, 72. You will have the threat of a rain or thunderstorm this afternoon, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, like in that vicinity. It's not a complete washout, but you do have to look out for some rain this afternoon and a possible storm. Tomorrow, all sunshine, 72, looks great. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.